Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Beginner English Speaking TV.
We are so happy you are here with us again today. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Mike, and we are your friendly English teachers.
Yes, that's right. We love helping you learn and practice English. We make it easy, slow, and fun for you.
Exactly. We know learning a new language can sometimes feel difficult, but we are here to make it simple and clear. We want you to feel confident speaking English.
We want you to feel confident. That's the most important thing. And today, we have a very important topic for you. It's a topic that many of you might need if you travel to English-speaking countries.
That's right, Sarah. Today's lesson is all about going through immigration at London Airport in English.
Oh, that's a great topic, Mike. Many people dream of visiting London, the capital city of the United Kingdom. And if you go there, you will need to speak some English at the airport, especially when you meet the immigration officer.
Yes, exactly. Imagine you arrive in London, your plane lands, you get off the plane, and then you need to go through immigration. This is where an officer checks your passport and asks you some questions. It's a very common situation for travelers.
And it can feel a little bit scary or nerve-wracking if you are not sure what to say or what questions you will hear. But don't worry, we are here to help you prepare. We will teach you the important words and sentences you need.
We will make sure you understand everything. We will speak slowly and clearly as always. So even if you are just starting your English journey, an A1 or A2 level learner, you will understand everything today.
Please just relax, listen carefully, and try to repeat some words and phrases with us. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Learning is about trying.
That's a wonderful point, Sarah. Mistakes are part of learning. They help us grow. So let's get ready to learn some very useful English phrases for your next trip to London or any other English-speaking country, really. The process is quite similar.
Yes, it is. So let's start with some guided listening. We will say some common sentences you will hear or need to say at immigration. Mike and I will take turns. I will say a sentence and Mike will explain it, or Mike will say a sentence and I will explain it. We will make sure it is very clear.
Sounds good, Sarah. Are you ready, everyone? Let's begin.
Okay, Mike, you go first. What's the first phrase our listeners should know?
All right. The first one is a very common greeting from the immigration officer. You might hear, good morning, afternoon, evening.
Ah, yes, a simple greeting. This is what the officer will probably say to you when you walk up to the desk. It depends on the time of day. Good morning if it's before noon, good afternoon if it's from noon until about 6 p.m., and good evening if it's after 6 p.m. They are just being polite.
Exactly, Sarah. It's just polite. You can say good morning back or just smile. It's the first friendly interaction.
Okay, next phrase. After the greeting, the officer will usually ask for your most important document for travel. They will say, "May I see your passport, please?"
Yes. May I see your passport, please? This means they want to look at your passport. Your passport is your official travel document, your small book with your photo and information. It shows who you are and where you are from. When they say, may I see, it's a very polite way to ask for something. They are asking you to give them your passport.
And when you give them your passport, you can say this very useful phrase, "Here you are."
Here you are. This means I am giving it to you now. It's a common and polite phrase in English when you give something to someone. You hand them the passport and you say, here you are. It's simple and effective. You don't need to say, here is my passport, just here you are is perfect.
Yes, that's right. It's very natural. Okay, after checking your passport, the officer will usually ask you about your reason for visiting. They will say, "What is the purpose of your visit?"
What is the purpose of your visit? This question means, why are you here? Why did you come to London? What is your reason? Purpose means reason. It's a very important question. They want to know if you are coming for tourism, for work, for study, or to visit family.
And here are some common answers you can give to that question depending on your situation. If you are on holiday, you can say, "I am here for tourism," or "I am here for vacation."
Tourism and vacation mean the same thing. You are here to relax, to see the sights, to visit places, not for work or study. For example, I am here for tourism, to see Big Ben and the Tower of London. It's a very common reason to visit London.
Yes, very common. Another possible answer is if you are visiting people you know. You can say, I am here to visit family/friends.
I am here to visit family. This is clear. It means you have relatives or friends who live in London and you are coming to see them. For example, I am here to visit my sister, or I am here to visit my friend Tom. It's a clear and simple answer.
Okay. Next question from the officer might be about how long you plan to stay in the country. They will ask, how long will you be staying?
How long will you be staying? This means, what is the duration of your visit? How many days, weeks, or months will you stay in the UK? Staying here means living temporarily or residing temporarily in the country. They want to know the length of your trip.
And a typical answer would be, I will be staying for number days/weeks. For example, you might say, I will be staying for 10 days, or I will be staying for 2 weeks.
Yes, just state the number of days or weeks. It's very direct. So if your trip is 7 days, you say 7 days. If it's 3 weeks, you say 3 weeks. Simple and clear. It's good to have this information ready.
Another important question is about where you will be sleeping during your stay. The officer will ask, where will you be staying?
Where will you be staying? This question asks for the name of your hotel or the address of your friend's or family's house. Where means the place, and staying means where you will sleep at night. They need to know your accommodation details.
And you can answer like this. I will be staying at hotel name. For example, I will be staying at the Park Plaza Hotel. Or, if you are with friends or family, I will be staying with my friend/family.
Good example, Sarah. It's helpful to have the hotel name or the address written down, just in case you forget. You can just show it to the officer. If you're staying with family or friends, it's good to have their address too, and maybe their phone number. That shows you are prepared.
Absolutely. Preparation is key. Sometimes the officer might ask about goods you are bringing into the country. They might ask, do you have anything to declare?
Do you have anything to declare? This is an important question. To declare something means to tell the government that you are bringing certain items into the country. This usually refers to large amounts of money or specific goods that might have taxes or restrictions, like certain foods, alcohol, or tobacco beyond a certain limit. For most tourists, the answer is usually no.
Yes, for most tourists, the answer is often, no, I do not, or simply, no.
Yes, no, I do not is a complete and polite answer. If you have nothing special or unusual to declare, this is what you say. It means you are not bringing anything that needs special attention or a special tax.
Sometimes at immigration, they might also ask you to do something physical, especially if they need to check your identity with biometrics. They might say, please place your fingers on the scanner.
Please place your fingers on the scanner. A scanner is a machine that takes a picture or reads information, in this case, your fingerprints. You just need to follow the instruction. They will usually show you where to put your fingers. It's a very common step in many airports now. Don't be surprised.
Yes, it's a standard procedure. And finally, after all the questions, if everything is okay, the officer will give you your passport back and say something like, thank you, welcome to the UK.
Thank you. Welcome to the UK. This is the best part. It means everything is fine and you are allowed to enter the country. Welcome means they are happy you are here. You can say thank you back, and then you are free to go.
Fantastic. And sometimes you might need to ask for help yourself. For example, if you are not sure where to go after getting off the plane, you might need to ask someone, can I help you? No, sorry. I mean, you might hear someone say, can I help you, if you look confused. Or you might need to say, excuse me, I need to go to immigration.
Yes, that's a good point, Sarah. If you are lost, you can ask for help. You can say, excuse me, to get someone's attention. Then you can say, where is immigration? Or, I need to go to immigration.
Yes, where is immigration is a very direct question. It means you are asking for directions to the immigration area. And it's good to know how to ask that. Sometimes there are signs, but sometimes it's good to ask a person.
And one more phrase you might hear when you are leaving the immigration desk or just leaving the airport. Have a nice stay.
Have a nice stay. This is a polite way for the officer or airport staff to wish you a pleasant time in the country. It means they hope you enjoy your visit. You can simply say thank you in return.
Wonderful. We've covered quite a few phrases there, Sarah. That's a lot of useful information for our listeners. I hope you were all listening carefully.
I'm sure they were, Mike. And now it's time for some practice. This is where you get to speak English with us. Don't be shy. We will say some of these important phrases slowly, and we want you to repeat them after us. Try to make your voice sound like ours.
Yes, repeating out loud is one of the best ways to improve your speaking. So let's do it together. I will say the phrase first, then I will say repeat after Mike, and you say it. Then Sarah will do the same.
We will give you time to repeat. Don't worry if it's not perfect the first time. Just try your best. Are you ready? Let's start with a very important question from the officer.
Okay, listen carefully. May I see your passport, please? Now it's your turn. Repeat after Mike. May I see your passport, please? Very good. Let's try that one more time, slowly. May I see your passport, please? Excellent. You are doing great.
Okay, my turn. And this is what you say when you give your passport. Listen, here you are. Now repeat after Sarah. Here you are. Good job. Let's say it again. Here you are. Fantastic. That's a very natural thing to say.
All right, the next one is the reason for your visit. Listen, what is the purpose of your visit? Now repeat after Mike. What is the purpose of your visit? Well done. Let's try it again. What is the purpose of your visit? Excellent pronunciation. Keep up the good work.
And a common answer to that question. Listen, I am here for tourism. Now repeat after Sarah. I am here for tourism. Great. One more time, slowly and clearly. I am here for tourism. Wonderful. That's a very common reason for visiting London.
Here is another important question from the officer about time. Listen, how long will you be staying? Now repeat after Mike. How long will you be staying? Perfect. Let's practice it once more. How long will you be staying? Superb. You're getting really good at this.
And a typical answer. Listen, I will be staying for 2 weeks. Now repeat after Sarah. I will be staying for 2 weeks. Excellent. Remember, you can change 2 weeks to 10 days or 1 month. Let's try it again. I will be staying for 2 weeks. You're doing fantastic, really.
We also talked about where you will sleep. Listen, where will you be staying? Now repeat after Mike. Where will you be staying? Very good. Let's say it one more time. Where will you be staying? Fantastic. Almost like a native speaker.
And if you don't have anything special to declare, listen. No, I do not. Now repeat after Sarah. No, I do not. Great job! This is a very useful short answer. Let's try it one more time. No, I do not. You're doing so well. Really wonderful listening and speaking.
Okay, now let's try a little shadowing practice. This means we will say the phrase and you try to say it almost at the same time as us. It helps with your rhythm and flow. We will go very slowly.
Yes, try to speak with us. It's like being our echo.
First phrase, welcome to the UK.
Try again with us. Welcome to the UK. Next one, have a nice stay. Try to say it with us. Have a nice stay.
Excellent, everyone. That was great practice. Keep trying to speak out loud even when you are alone. It really helps.
It truly does. And now, to help you understand how these phrases sound in a real conversation, Mike and I are going to act out a short, simple dialogue.
Yes, I will be the immigration officer, and Sarah will be the traveler arriving at London Airport. Listen carefully for the phrases we just practiced. You will hear many of them.
Try to understand the flow of the conversation. Don't worry if you miss a word or two. Just focus on the main idea and the phrases we learned.
All right, Sarah, are you ready to enter the UK?
I am ready, Officer Mike. Let's do this.
Sound of a person approaching a desk. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
May I see your passport, please?
Here you are. Hands passport.
Thank you. Sound of typing. What is the purpose of your visit?
I am here for tourism. I want to see London.
I see. And how long will you be staying in the United Kingdom?
I will be staying for 8 days, just over 1 week.
Okay. And where will you be staying during your trip? Do you have a hotel?
Yes, I will be staying at the Premier Inn Hotel near Victoria Station.
The Premier Inn. Okay. Do you have anything to declare today?
No, I do not. Nothing to declare.
All right. Can you please place your right hand fingers on the scanner? All 4 fingers, please.
Oh, yes, of course. Like this?
Yes, perfect. Thank you very much. Sound of a stamp. Here is your passport back.
Thank you, officer.
Welcome to the UK. Have a nice stay in London.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Sound of footsteps walking away. And that's it. The traveler is in.
Yes, I successfully entered London. Phew, that wasn't so scary after all, was it?
Not at all. You see, if you know these key phrases, the process is quite smooth. It's mostly questions and answers, and it's usually very fast.
Exactly. And I hope our listeners heard how naturally we use those phrases in the conversation. They are very practical.
They are indeed. And now, let's quickly review some of the most useful words and expressions from today's lesson. This will help you remember them even better.
Yes, a quick vocabulary recap. We'll pick about 5 or 6 important words. Mike, what's the first one?
Okay, the first word is immigration. I-M-M-I-G-R-A-T-I-O-N. Immigration.
Immigration is the place at an airport or border where officers check your passport and ask you questions before you enter a country. It's where you go through the official process to enter. For example, after I got off the plane, I went to immigration.
Very good. Next word is passport. P-A-S-P-O-R-T. Passport.
A passport is your official small book from your country. It has your photo and information, and you need it to travel to other countries. The immigration officer always asks for your passport. For example, I showed my passport to the officer.
Our third word is purpose. P-U-R-P-O-S-E. Purpose.
Purpose means your reason for doing something or for being somewhere. So, what is the purpose of your visit means what is your reason for visiting. For example, my purpose for visiting London is tourism.
Excellent explanation. The next word is declare. D-E-C-L-A-R-E.
Declare. To declare something means to tell an official, like an immigration officer, that you are bringing certain items into the country. Usually, this is about money or special goods. If you have nothing special, you say, "No, I do not declare anything." For example, I did not have anything to declare at the airport.
Very clear. And the next one is staying. S-T-A-Y-I-N-G. Staying.
Staying means living in a place temporarily for a short time. When the officer asks, "How long will you be staying?" or "Where will you be staying?" they want to know about your temporary home. For example, I am staying at a hotel for 5 days.
Great example. And our last word for today is officer. O-F-F-I-C-E-R. Officer.
An officer is a person with authority, usually in uniform, like a police officer or an immigration officer. They work for the government and help to keep things in order. At the airport, you will meet an immigration officer. For example, the officer asked me many questions.
Wonderful, Sarah. That's a good recap of some very important words for this situation. Knowing these words will definitely help our listeners feel more confident.
I hope so, Mike. We've covered a lot today, from welcoming you to giving you practical phrases, practice, a real life dialogue, and a vocabulary recap. We packed a lot of learning into this episode.
We really did. And remember, the best way to learn is to practice, practice, practice. Don't just listen once. Listen to this podcast again. Try to repeat the phrases with us. Try to shadow our voices.
Yes, you can even try to act out the dialogue yourself. Maybe you can be the officer and then you can be the traveler. Practice both roles. It's a great way to build confidence.
That's a fantastic idea, Sarah. The more you use these words and phrases, the more natural they will become for you, and the more confident you will feel when you actually travel.
And we want you to feel very confident. We are so proud of you for taking the time to learn English with us today. Every minute you spend learning is a minute well spent.
Absolutely. You are making great progress. Keep up the amazing work, everyone. We love having you with us on Beginner English Speaking TV.
Thank you so much for joining us today. We can't wait to see you in our next episode for more simple, clear, and encouraging English lessons.
Until then, keep practicing, keep learning, and remember to have fun.
Bye for now.
Goodbye, everyone. Sound of gentle closing music fading in.